Hello and welcome back to Love Advice TV. My name is Coach Adrian and I have dedicated my life to help people find happiness in love and in their life. And most of my clients reach out to me coming out of a breakup, separation or divorce, looking for solutions to make it work with the person that they love and lost. And I am blessed and fortunate enough to work with amazing individuals all over the world who are fighting the good fight, who are not desperately trying to get back with their ex, but actually looking to become better people, looking to learn from their mistakes in order to transform themselves and to create a new and improved relationship with someone that they love and lost. And unfortunately, not everyone nowadays can afford coaching sessions with me because the demand was so high and we are working on so many different projects that the rate has become more substantial, and I understand that. And we have an amazing team of coaches to help you no matter what your budget is, so don't despair. But through these videos, I wanted to give you a glimpse of some of the discussions, coaching sessions, tips, tools, the questions that I get asked each and every day so that I can empower you on your journey too. And one of the most frequently asked questions that I get, at least once a day, if not 2 or 3, is how am I going to prove to my ex that I've changed if we are not in touch? And it's an amazing question if you think about it. And I've actually done many videos on this topic, addressing this in various ways. But because I get asked this question every other day, every day, sometimes 5 times a day, I felt that it was important to give you an updated take on this important topic. And most of the people that ask me this question, have not started to change. They have not. If you are more focused on proving your change than on actually changing, you're still in the desperate mindset. You're still putting your ex on a pedestal. You still feel like you have something to prove to them and not to yourself. And that's a very, very bad place to be in and a very bad place to start. Because you're always going to be behind the 8 ball. You're always going to be the pursuer. And in some cases, you might still get to where you want to be. A dead clock is correct twice a day, or whatever the expression is. But it's about maximizing your chances of success. And it's about going about it the right way. And the truth of the matter is that the hard part is not to prove to someone that you've changed. The hard part of this process is to actually change, to actually evolve, to figure out what went wrong, to create a plan to change, and then to actually take action and to be consistent and to break the old patterns, negative patterns of behavior, and to create new, improved, positive patterns. And what a lot of people don't want to acknowledge is that a lot of times it takes time and effort and energy and discipline and patience, because changing negative behaviors is not an easy thing. And once you've gone through this 4-step wheel of transformation that you can discover in our masterclass, ultimately, proving to someone that you've changed is not a difficult feat. You just have to be yourself. You just have to continue to live out the changes and the new patterns of behaviors that you have been able to create and that have become a part of you. And there's no gimmicky tricks here to proving that you've changed if you already haven't. And it's very difficult to change the day after the breakup. So trying to prove to your ex that you've changed a week after the separation is banging your head against the wall. You're selling yourself short. You will come off as desperate and manipulative and not authentic because they have this image of you that they've created based on weeks, if not months or years of negative behavior. And when that is ingrained in their brain, in your ex's significant other's brain, you better believe that you're not going to be able to prove that you've changed overnight, because you haven't changed overnight. And it's such an important a lesson that I wish every single person that is in a process of breakup recovery would really reflect on and ponder, because then it opens a lot of doors for you. It forces you to reshift your focus and to be in the right mindset. It focuses you to put your energy in the right places, and you inevitably maximize your chances of success. Inevitably. And many times what I see is that your significant other is then the one pursuing you to reestablish contact. Because of course, inevitably, to prove change, we must reestablish contact one way or the other, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's you reestablishing contact or them reaching out to you. If the change has occurred, your partner will sense it. They may test you, they may not want to believe you, but then time works in your favor because you've actually changed. And that is how most of my clients that are successful are able to see this process of breakup recovery through, because they've understood that first, a process of personal transformation needs to occur, and then you can convey that change in an organic, natural way without even having to try. But if you try to prove to your ex that you've changed before actually having changed, you're not going to like where you end up. And your ex is going to resent you because you will be seen as manipulative and as desperate. And that's not what I want for you. And that's why I'm doing this video, to convey an important message that I repeat to clients each and every day. And I think that it was well worth doing another video on this topic. If you're interested in this notion of conveying change and on this notion of personal transformation, I have a whole bunch more videos coming up on this topic. And I'm so excited to share some of my latest research findings with you and successful case studies that I've seen in my day-to-day, to share some of these things with you. So stay tuned for that. For now, if you have questions for me or for my team, please make sure that you leave them in the comment section below. It will be our pleasure to interact with you guys. You know that we love to do that. The personal contact is why I do what I do, to interact with other human beings who are trying to become better, who want to be this higher, better self, and to find happiness, ultimately, to choose to be happy in order to be in successful, healthy, long-term relationships. So I hope that you learned something in this video. If you did, give me a like, a thumbs up, fuel by fire, so that I can come back in the studios and do more of these videos for you. As always, keep fighting the good fight, take good care, and see you soon.